I'm a career ambassador, and I'm going to share some tips on how to create a successful resume. A resume is a document outlining who you are, what skills you bring to the table, your educational background, and what past experiences you've had. There are two types of resumes that are most commonly used. These are the chronological resume and the functional resume. A chronological resume focuses on what experiences you've had in the past and what you contributed in each position. These skills can be demonstrated in academic work, paid positions, volunteering, and other leadership. It also allows employers to get a more clear understanding of how long ago or how recently these skills were used. On the right side here is a snapshot of what a chronological resume generally looks like. The chronological resume is the most common format. Like the chronological resume, the functional resume allows you to highlight skills that can be demonstrated in academic work, paid positions, volunteering, and other leadership experiences. The main difference between a chronological and a functional resume is that a functional resume does not expand on when and where each skill was used. On the right-hand side here is a snapshot of what a functional resume generally looks like. You can see that the employment history is listed in a smaller section separately from the professional skills section. A functional resume is used when you have had time off in your career, have changed careers, or have very little work experience. Here are some general rules for how your resume appearance should be. Use a standard font of 10 point to 12 point. For font styles, use a plain professional font such as Arial or Calibri. The margins of the document should be 1/2 inch to 1 inch. The goal is 1 page for most resumes. 2 pages is acceptable for those with more extensive relevant work experience. Be sure to use consistent font sizes and styling alignment. For example, all headers should be the same size and all body text should be the same size. Body text is usually smaller than headers. Elaborate on your professional skills. Your descriptive text will set you apart from other candidates. Double check to make sure you have used accurate spelling, punctuation, grammar, and overall information. Tailor your resume to include experience that is relevant to the position you are applying for. Content areas in your resume should typically be arranged in this order. You should first have the header with contact information, your name, your city, and your customized LinkedIn URL if applicable. Next, you should have your professional profile, which is a 3 to 4 sentence summary, your core competencies, technical skills, language skills if applicable, education, experience, leadership, community, and campus involvement. It is always helpful to follow these rules and tips when creating a resume. Use action verbs when describing your responsibilities in your positions. Use present tense when talking about current experiences, and use past tense when talking about past experiences. Proofread. Double and triple check for errors and inconsistencies. It always helps to get a second opinion. If possible, tell employers how many people you've worked with, how many projects you've created, how much money you handled, how many students you've taught, etc. It always helps to use these numbers to give them an idea of what your workload would look like. First impression matters. Make sure your resume looks presentable and organized at first glance. For your address, include your city, state, and zip code. Exclude your home address. Never use personal pronouns in a resume. Personal pronouns are words like I, me, and my. Avoid redundancy. Analyzing which statements can be left out is important and can help you save space on your resume. Also, be sure to exclude information about your high school and other excessive information. We have more resources to help you. Be sure to upload your resume to Handshake. Visit the Resources tab in Handshake for downloaded versions of resume examples and templates. We have drop-ins Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Call the Career Center at 940-565-2105 to set up an appointment. Go to careercenter.unt.edu/resources for helpful documents and resources. Thank you.